Alrighty.
We're in the same
Hi.
outfit. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait.
No, I'm talking about. I'm like, we're in the same outfit.
Yeah, we are. It's okay.
Okay, whatever.
Look, okay, we're trying to bust these things out. Okay. Anyway, you're not seeing things twice. This is a new video. But anyway, we are talking about Taurus season. Oh, first let's do an intro. I'm sorry. My name is Ronnie. If you are not familiar.
I'm Lee.
And this is Jupiter Juice. And we are here to talk about Taurus New Moon and Taurus season that will be occurring. Well, the Taurus New Moon will be occurring on April the 27th. So, like 2 weeks from now, a little roughly. And yeah, so we just want to talk to you guys about that and, you know, kind of prepare you, give you some pointers for this upcoming season. So, what is a new moon?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I do know. For those who don't know, new moons are going to be when the moon, you know, we all know the moon phases. It's when the moon goes dark. So it's definitely a time to turn inward. It's a time to reflect. It's a restart of the cycle. So it's new beginnings and just fresh starts. Yeah.
It's to usher in new things, you know? And so with new moon in Taurus, this new moon deals with, you know, things surrounding finances, stability, beauty, feeling at home, like comforts when it comes to Taurus. And Taurus is a slower moving sign, and so it's really intentional. I feel like Taurus energy is a very intentional energy when it comes to building, you know, your space, your comfort. It's a very like,
hell yeah,
it's like a hug.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So although this new moon is about getting back to comfort and security, it's going to be forming a T-square, which is a very high point of tension with Mars in Leo and Pluto in Aquarius. So this is kind of adds like I think a calming over that. But it's definitely going to shake up your routines a bit. So it's definitely going to have you knocked out of your comfort zone and to find new ways of expressing yourself based on kind of what's going on in the world. Yeah. We are going through a recession. Yeah. Even though we've been going through it, but whatever. Yeah. But it's more prominent now. So maybe don't buy that super thick toilet paper
or that road beauty, or don't participate in the Sephora sale.
Yeah.
That I really want to participate in.
But maybe it's going to have consequences for you and you're going to have to adjust. So it's definitely like, because that Leo rule is self-expression. So you might want to go after something. You're like, oh, well, I deserve this. It's me. It's who I am. But you might have to rein it in a bit and realize, okay, what's going to make the most sense in this situation? What's going to just bring it all together, bring it all home, and, you know, kind of reinvent how you view comfort. Yeah. Because
a lot of us are going to have to shake up our routines, and I've been dealing with this too, you know, just finding comfort in what you already have. Like reinventing what you already have and just making it new in that sense.
Hell yeah. Taurus is very resourceful. Yeah.
For sure.
I'm a Taurus moon.
So the signs most affected by this transit would of course be Taurus, Leos, Scorpios, and Aquariuses. Mainly if you have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Midheaven in Taurus, and then also if you have planets between the 4th and 12th degree, mainly the fixed signs will be the most affected during this transit. Alrighty, so if you do have any of these placements, it's really going to be basically what's coming to the forefront is, you know, self-expression, having to, like, certain changes that you have to make in your life. I feel like it's everyone, but these are the people that's going to be like highlighted the most. I'm just thinking about the current climate. It's like we are going to have to adjust, and like it's in the stars. That's above, so below. You know, it's showing in the stars. It's showing it down here, but you'll be all right. And that's why we are here to tell you, like, hey, this is what's coming up, so you can actually keep that in mind and plan and pivot when you need to, because the pivot is inevitable.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not alone.
Not alone. You're not alone. I am here with you. Though you're far away, I am here to stay. Alrighty, so we are introducing a new aspect to our videos. Let us know if you like it in the comments. But yeah, so I pull cards, read tarot, and Lee professionally reads tarot. And we want to do a card pull. So I actually pulled some oracle cards for this Taurus New Moon season, and Lee did some tarot. So I'm going to go over the oracle cards that I pulled. So the first card that I pulled is from my Moonology deck, and it is the waning moon. And so the message on this card is, what do you need to release? And then the bottom of the deck card I pulled was third quarter moon, and it says adjustments are required. And I feel like these two cards perfectly tie in with the theme of this Taurus New Moon, Taurus season, because of course we have a new moon. We're ushering in new beliefs, but like, what do you need to release first before we bring those new ideals in? And then of course adjustments are required, because especially our fixed signs, we're going to have to figure out ways in order to adapt to what's going on around us, and we may not be able to go out and fix it with money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
stop being so damn stubborn.
Okay, like that Taurus energy, you're going to have to adapt. You're going to have to be a little bit tap into your air sign. I don't know, but anyway, like, for real, you have to really think about adapting and being a little bit more open to adjusting, because we may not have that wiggle room to kind of do what we want right now, and it's okay. It's okay. It's what the season is. Not just you going through it, everyone is. But yeah, keep that in mind.
So the tarot that I pulled, first card, Queen of Voices, aka Queen of Swords. The moon reversed was on the bottom of the deck, and Seven of Inspiration, Seven of Wands popped out. What I get from this is you're going to be releasing a lot of subconscious fears, a lot of doubts, I'm really getting a lot around fear though. So whatever is like scaring you, especially about the state of the world, especially about, am I going to have enough? Am I going to be enough? Are they enough? Things like that. You're going to be kind of reflecting and releasing, or you probably reflected on that already a lot, and you're going to kind of be finally letting those go. Yeah. The Queen of Voices is going to kind of cut through that noise and clear the mental space needed to bring in the new things that we need to bring in. It's going to help you to think of new ways to show up for yourself, to show up for your others, to think of new routines. But it is kind of a mental energy, because you do need that mental energy to kind of go inward. Yeah. Because new moons are about going inward and just kind of figuring some stuff out. With the Seven of Wands, you might have been feeling like okay, and then maybe you're down on yourself because you had to go through like some things and you're like, oh my god, I thought I was doing good, like what's going on? But you're fine. It's okay. Things happen. Adjustments are needed. That just because you're making an adjustment doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It's just an adjustment. You don't have to dwell too much on it. Just kind of push through it. Remember your strength. Remember how strong you are and how far you've came, and kind of lean on, hey, you know what? I did come a long way. I'll be okay.
Yeah, we made it through one dark season. We'll do another.
Hello, at least the sun is shining this time. Shit.
Okay, all right, it's spring. You go out. You go out party.
Right.
Bring some friends over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's different modes, there's different ways to get through this. And it's about community as well. Like I do think this is, I don't know, this is coming to me, but I do feel like a lot of us are individualists, but I think this is a time to really start relying on your people and the people around you, and figure out who you want to be around in this tough time that's here. It is here. There's no avoiding that, because I've had to make an adjustment, like with my injury and stuff, and not being able to work regularly, and I've been taken care of. I've been
hell fine.
Yeah. So yeah, here we go. Party on the floor.
Hello.
Okay.
Love that. Hell yeah, community. That's a beautiful insight.
Yeah, that is your foundation. That is how you find stability. Your people.
Definitely.
Alrighty, so now we're going to talk about New Moon in Taurus through the houses. So the first house, which affects Taurus risings, this is a personal transit. Of course, it's affecting you directly, but it's really bringing up themes around visibility and fear around being visible and showing up. So you need to let go the fear, fear and doubt when it comes to your self-expression, and embrace, owning and being who you are and who you're meant to be.
For Aries risings, this is going to be going through your second house. So it's a really pivotal time to look at what are my values and how are they informing what I do in my day-to-day life. So it's really just to kind of ground in your self-worth. Remember who you are, and you are not a number. You are not productivity. You are you. It's going to be all right.
All right, Pisces rising, the Taurus New Moon will be transiting your third house, and it deals with speaking up and using your voice and dismantling the fear around that, and really embracing who you are and releasing the fear of being misunderstood. I want to redo that because I feel like I always mess up.
Girl, that is so on point with what the Pisces rising message is. How you cleared your throat before. Oh. And then you oh my God, I want to redo it. Okay, sorry. I just had to wait that out.
Honestly, we may keep that in. Boom. Hold on. That's so funny.
That is synchronicities. Oh my God. Aquarius rising. This is going to be going through your fourth house. So something about your stability and how you found stability in the past might be a little bit shaken up. There might need to be some adjustments around that. Maybe you have some old family fears that are still lingering around. Maybe you hear your mother's voice in the back of your head talking to you about what you should be doing. It's time to clear that out and just build some more emotional foundations for yourself that you can actually stand on and be proud of.
Alright, so Capricorn risings, this will be transiting your fifth house. I'm so sorry, but you may have fear surrounding your creative endeavors, and it may be blocking your joy. So you really need to focus on having fun. I know that may be hard a little bit, but really just focus on having fun and finding joy and tapping into your inner child when it comes to your creative endeavors, and you will have a successful little transit with this new moon in Taurus.
Sagittarius risings. Hi.
Hey.
Nice seeing you here. So anyway, it's going to be going through your sixth house of daily routines and health. If you've been feeling burnt out lately, get your nose out of the grindstone and actually incorporate a routine for rest. If you don't want to lay down and rest, that's fine. Nobody's going to sue you. But at least try to rest in other ways, whether that's creatively or just binge watching a show. Just making sure you're balancing rest and productivity so you're not getting burnt out.
Alrighty, so Scorpio rising, new moon in Taurus will be transiting your seventh house. So this deals with fear of commitment and fear of being alone, and just releasing those ideals surrounding those subject matters, and really work on how you connect with others and just building relationships based on reciprocation versus being performative.
Libras, this is going to be going through your eighth house. So your relationships around being intimate with people, your sense of power and control, sharing finances with others may be illuminated at this time. You might have a little bit of control issues around that. So it might be time to reel it in and release any fear that you have that's causing you to hang on to things too tightly and to try to control the direction or the motion of the ocean. Just let it flow. Also for Libras, it's really important to create some boundaries, reinvent your boundaries, or just really protect your energy at this time with boundaries. And remember, boundaries are for yourself, not to control others.
T. Virgo rising, this will be transiting your ninth house. You have to release the fear of being wrong. Guess what? It can happen. And that's okay. Once you get over, the fear of being wrong, it will allow you to expand your mind and your worldview and to learn, which will probably open up doors for traveling, teaching, connecting, and religion, spirituality, all that jazz. But yeah, it's okay to be wrong, and it's okay to learn and, you know, tap into other ways of thinking.
For Leo risings, this is going to be in your 10th house. Your purpose, what drives you, your career might be shifting a bit. You might be having some realizations around reinventing yourself. Maybe you're rebranding. I don't know. Either way, how you show up in the world and make your stamp, you know, it's maybe shifting a bit. Maybe you're being known for something else. Maybe you're not being known as the best in karaoke. Maybe you're starting a singing channel on YouTube. Yeah. I don't know, but just embrace it, and it's time to move forward.
Yep. All right, Cancer rising. So the Taurus New Moon will be in your 11th house. And so, hey, this deals with friend groups. You may have to switch things up when it comes to those you're currently, you know, surrounded by. You may need to rethink some things and try to surround yourself with individuals who align with, you know, your values, because the people that you have currently around you may not necessarily do that. And also remember that's okay. That, you know, things change and people evolve, and that may be highlighted for you during this season.
Geminis, this transit is going to be going through your 12th house. It's really a time to reflect and release some karma around maybe hyper independence. Maybe you're avoiding some things, and maybe you're procrastinating because you think you have to do them by yourself, and you don't have to do them by yourself. It's going to be okay. Or maybe you just need to rest a little bit. Hey, just readjust your kind of mental routine, your mental care. It's time to clean house up there. Let go of all that baggage.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of these signs need to rest.
Yeah, and that makes sense with Taurus.
Yeah,
because like nap time. Give me my food and my drinky and my sleepy.
Yeah, that's why I was making that T-square with Mars Leo. It's like, we want to go.
Yeah. It's like holding a dog back. Like, oh, he doesn't bite.
It's like, you go, but like, you ease into it.
Right. Definitely for everyone, ease into it. Yeah. Give yourself grace. Always, always, always.
Alrighty, so we just got done talking about Taurus New Moon and what it's about and how it will be affecting your rising sign / your house. And I hope you truly enjoyed, especially with our tarot and oracle reading. I hope it gave you some insight, and it will be setting you up for success for this upcoming Taurus season. Also, be on the lookout. We have a playlist that we're doing every season. I just released the Aries season Jupiter Juice playlist, and I will be releasing the Taurus season Jupiter Juice playlist that will be on Spotify. So definitely make sure you check that out. And we still have our freebie available, so make sure you visit our link and download the birth chart freebie so that you can learn a lot more about yourself and maybe those around you.
Hey, get your study on. Okay. Shit.
So yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Please like and subscribe.
Yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. And thank you so much for watching Jupiter Juice. I'm Ronnie.
I'm Lee.
And y'all have a great day. Bye.
Support Black astrologers.
Yes.